River City wrestling fans and really fans of wrestling throughout the entire world. I'm here enjoying some quiet, peaceful family time here at the pool, thinking about the biggest event definitely this year, but maybe of history for River City Wrestling on Saturday, April 12th at the Turner Club, RCW's 12th anniversary show, 12 years of River City Wrestling. I threw that number around a lot, but there's a lot of impact behind that. You see, because 12 years, a lot of things don't make it to 12 years. WCW, when they broke away from a governing body, they didn't last 12 years. ECW, the chance that revolutionized the entire industry, ECW didn't last 12 years. My mentor, Shawn Michaels, TWA, didn't last 12 years. So there's a lot of meaning behind that 12 years. On April 12th, we're going to celebrate in a big way. And man, the surprises have been coming out. Texas Hitman challenging for the RCW tag titles. You have Homicide, Masada, Sammy Guevara in a triple threat. And then you have what happened at the last RCW show. I'm here talking about the event, and there you see Darin Childs, something you thought you would never see in River City Wrestling, appear on the screen and interrupt me. And Darin Childs talked about being at the April 12th event, and this team of anarchists, this team of chaos players are coming to River City Wrestling. And here's this team. He's got bad blood. A guy that's trying to make himself a name throughout the world as the best on the indies. Matthew Palmer, a guy that stabbed us in the back. Matthew Palmer, you're extremely talented. One of the best I've ever seen. That's why you're an acquisition. But here's the thing, Matthew Palmer. We gave you a platform to perform at, and while you did that, we enabled you. We introduced you to a new fan base. And if that's your family, that's fine. Well, family in River City Wrestling is this: being there for births, being there for the loss of loved ones, being there and breaking bread at holiday events, going out to the community and helping those in need. That's what family is about in River City Wrestling. So you've chosen yours. And Thomas Shire, you're a fantastic young athlete. I look forward to your career, but you also picked your team as well. So I'm going to pick my team in a second, but first I want to get some things on my chest, because Lord knows you've been running yours, Darin, and your teammates. So Darin, I've been waiting for years for this moment to say certain things to you, so I'm going to say them right now. You know, your followers might not understand this, but at the very beginning of River City Wrestling, there was once a young man who entertained me. I thought he was hilarious. I thought he was great in the ring. He had a tag team partner, and they faced the late great Spiro and Slayer, and they tore down the walls literally in Seguin. That young man was you, Darin, and you went on to do some great things at ACW, and I'll give you plenty of credit. ACW has done a great job. My respect to you. But when I watched your promo and listened to your words, Darin, there's something I noticed, and that is you're delusional. And at ACW put Texas wrestling on the map. What about all the promotions over the last few years busting their ass to put Texas on the map? And like I said before, Darin, ACW is great. I have no problems with saying that. But you diminished and disrespected River City Wrestling. You started off here. You were one of the guys that started off with River City Wrestling. And now 12 years later, you want to act like we're Johnny Come Lately, like a fan was plucked out of the front row and called himself a wrestling promoter. Well, that's not the truth. River City Wrestling has done a lot, and it's 12 years. So Darin, on April 12th, here's who your team is going to face. You're going to face the heart and soul of River City Wrestling, Christian Valens. You're going to face Sexual Chile, Super Shot, my BFF, your rock and roll nightmare tag team partner. I remember that, Joey Spector. You're going to face, I had to pick up the phone and straighten some things out, but you're going to face the RCW icon, the RCW champion, the Impact player, the Supermax Hernandez. And the final person that you're going to face is the 25-time champion throughout WWE, WCW, ECW, TNA, and New Japan, Devon Dudley. And the reason why I picked Devon Dudley, Darin, is because respect is earned. It's not given. No matter what enablers think, it's not given. It's earned. And if we haven't earned your respect, Darin, then the other way to get it is by forcing it. So when I look at your lifeless body in the rubble of a table after Devon put you through, I'm going to ask you, did we force your respect? Do you respect River City Wrestling? Darin Childs and your team, I'll see you on April 12th.